Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Weird World Podcast. What we have for you today, I am told, is a Weird Bit update. My name's Carrie.
I'm Jack.
I'm Dean.
And Dean's going to update this Weird Bit.
Yes, this is an update from episode, I did not look it up, which is pretty normal for me, that we talked about. Actually, I guess it most pertains to the famous Kentucky meat shower episode, in which things fell from the sky, including, in that case, meat that some people ate.
Yeah, that was quite a while ago.
That was a long time ago. You know, we talked about other things that fell from the sky, right? Like fish and things like that. And some people, and not everyone really thinks that's a thing. Well, it's a thing. It happens. And it just happened again in lovely Texarkana.
Really?
This is from a...
Poor Texarkana.
No, not at all, actually. They enjoyed it, it seems like. To me.
Gross. No.
Why
you
would they
remember
enjoy
what
it?
it was, right?
No, this is not meat. This is fish.
Oh, this is fish.
Yeah, an example of things falling from the sky. Earlier this week, meaning just a few days ago, we're going to upload this on, I believe, January 2nd, 2022. Scary to say that. And this happened
It's scary.
There's been a CNN article that I read, and it happened. They said a quote a few days ago, and it's from yesterday. So let's say a couple days after Christmas. Texarkana had little fish, mostly about like fit in your palm, suddenly fall in various places throughout the town. And in this case, the city, in my mind, very impressively, and maybe our bars are too low, but reacted without, instead of, I don't know, going, oh, it's, the hand of God, or, oh, it's a mystery. They said, no, this kind of thing happens. It's not super common, but it does happen. And they did this in a Facebook post. The city of Texarkana said, hey, here's what happened. This fish, it's called an animal rain. They explained what these animal rains were, and that they happen when the weather is just right. And that, no, the animals didn't originate from the sky or anything like that. It's nothing mysterious. In this case, it's a water spout.
I was going to say.
Is surprisingly powerful, and they can, in just the right conditions, when they gain enough power, they're able to kind of create this vortex. And if they go over water with fish somewhere near the surface, they can lift those fish right up. And then as it loses power, the vortex, they naturally come down and they fall wherever they're over.
Okay.
It's that simple.
So theoretically, it would also pick up anything else that was in the water with those fish.
Yes.
That was small.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think
that's
you can
light
pick up
enough,
huge,
typically.
big old things unless it's a real
Well,
big water spout.
I mean, I don't know what
There's a
might
thing
be
called
there,
an
but-
updraft that can create, which is rare, that can create more power than water spouts, and they can pick up more than just little skinny fish. They have been known to pick up bats and frogs and snakes and birds and carry them, and then also, now if it's a flying animal, it can presumably be dropped and then fly away and not hit the ground. But frogs and snakes have hit the ground. Charles Fort. You've heard of Charles Fort. He was this famous collector. We'll have to do an episode on him one of these days. He was a famous collector of what he came to be called Forteana, which is just really sort of unexplained things. And he always, said, see, science, these things are happening. And science in this case is, yeah, we know, and we can explain it. It's not, that's just kind of you, Charles, not us.
I've heard of frogs.
Yeah.
And happening with frogs.
It's happened to frogs. It's happened to snakes. It's happened to meat.
Yeah.
The snakes.
Yeah, snakes would be a little scary.
That would
snakes.
be a little bit
Well, how else would
freaky.
you explain snakes getting on a plane? So it all dovetails together. That documentary, Snakes on a Plane, that would explain that.
That's not how I would explain it.
Yeah. So one resident, Tim Brigham, was quoted by CNN as he thought it was, quote, pretty cool to see the tiny fish falling from the sky. And he said, quote, he started to get me a bucket and pick them up for fishing bait. I like his gumption.
I mean, why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're over what area? How big of an area are
Not
they
very
dropped?
big.
You know what I mean?
They probably picked it up from a lake or pond nearby and just dropped it in a portion of Texarkana. They also fell onto a discount tire store where the people had to stop selling tires and sweep up the fish to clean up the parking lot. They landed in their parking lot.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah. And
Wow.
the city asked on Facebook, asked everybody to, quote, show us your fishy pics. And so a bunch of people, like there's a picture, maybe we'll post it, of a picture of a bunch of fish in someone's backyard. They actually, again, you're going to look at that. They're just on grass. There's no scale.
Yeah.
They look bigger than they are. But again, the actual person who posted the picture said, I could they can fit in the palm of my hand. So they're very small
Right.
fish.
Yeah.
Little fish. What kind of fish were they?
I don't know.
Was it all the same fish? I mean,
The picture. Well, yeah, that makes sense. They'd be in a school. The picture I saw, they looked like the same
yeah.
kind of fish.
Yeah.
A little group of fish. So
but it looked like a lot. It seems like this was a lot of fish.
yeah, they were a fair amount of fish. And again, fish are the most likely thing to be picked up because
Yeah.
they usually pick these things up. The water spouts are naturally in water. So there you go. So that's a little update on our meat shower episode with sort of hitting home that these things do happen. They're incredibly unusual,
Yeah.
but it doesn't mean that they're something we should freak out about and defy the laws of nature to explain.
Right.
Animal rain.
Interesting.
Animal
Well, thanks,
rain.
Dean. Thanks
No
for
problem,
that
Kara.
little we should
Glad-
call it a
glad we could help.
tidbit.
Okay, let's not.
You already have a word for it.
Now we can call it a weird tidbit, or
Yeah.
just okay. All right, okay. It's your show.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks. That's
See you
good to
guys.
know.
That's it for now.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Goodbye.